Today is not just about, oh, it's the first day of summer, let's go hit the beach and all that stuff. Today is a very unique day because it is a portal for manifestation, for calling in renewal into your life. And ancient civilizations knew this. Over at Stonehenge, this is what you're seeing here. This man was there and went live there. People are gathering around Stonehenge in particular because if y'all don't know about this ancient structure, these stones are placed in a way where it is exactly in the same mathematical position as the sun rises in the sky on the summer solstice. And again, there are no coincidences. Our cosmic brothers and sisters assisted with putting the stones there. And the stones there are there not just to be standing there. They served as a portal. I'll get into that in a minute. But in Celtic history, the Druids knew this. So the Druid people were highly intelligent people. They were very philosophical. They were religious leaders, were very connected to nature. They knew about higher consciousness and higher learning. And so these Druids would gather at Stonehenge and live around the area of Stonehenge and really utilize the energies coming from Stonehenge to increase their knowledge, elevate their consciousness. A lot of men were written in the Celtic history when it comes to Druids, but there were a lot of women there too who assisted with peacemaking and were very diplomatic when it came to decision making. And so they served a purpose as well. But unfortunately, during this time, you all know in history, when it comes to the Roman Empire, if there's any type of movement outside of what the Romans were creating or trying to push, they consider that a rebellion. Like what they did with Yeshua, as most of y'all know, is Jesus Christ. So they found the Druid community the same way. They wrote bullshit into their history that the Druids were out here sacrificing humans and animals and shit like that, which was absolutely false. These people were deep thinkers and just connected to the cosmos, and anything like that was too woo-woo for, again, the Roman Empire, which they tried to control. And the women in particular, okay, they're saying that like it was they revered the women too in the Druid community. There was a great balance and love for them. But however, I'm talking about even beyond, before the Druids, when the stones were actually placed in that location by our cosmic brothers and sisters, oracles, wise women that were connected to higher consciousness and spirits in the higher dimensions. They utilized that portal specifically for birthing reasons. They went there because the energies that would come in through that portal from our cosmic brothers and sisters, the connection, specifically the Palladians, that was a portal for the Palladians. Because during that time, men at that time respected women for their wisdom and their connections to spirit. The women would call these energies into their bodies, into their consciousness, and then go and share that elevation, share that energy with their partners. But unfortunately, as history progressed from that time to then, they were driven off by people that didn't want this type of knowledge to be known, and eventually they just went about their way and were taken down, and unfortunately their communities were crushed. So today is a very significant day, y'all. Connect to the higher spirits. It is a massive portal for manifestation.